All right, guys, what is up? It's your boy Seth. Welcome back to my channel. This is my second official video, and I'm literally posting them within the same day. But this video is going to be an update, a comprehensive summary of my weight loss thus far. Like I said in my welcome video, I don't know if you guys watched that. You can go watch it. I'll link it up below. I lost about 62 pounds, and then I gained some weight back, and now I'm on my journey to continue my weight loss. So I'm just going to give you guys an update about those 62 pounds, and every video after this point will be present day weight loss stuff. So yeah, I am not a doctor. Obviously, I am a college student. I am 24 years old. My current stats will be somewhere down here or somewhere in the description. But I am just doing this for motivation, to keep myself motivated and to hold myself accountable, and hopefully to motivate some of you guys to also join on this journey, even though we're all in quarantine right now. Some of the quarantine's being lifted right now, but stay safe out there, people. But yeah, don't let this quarantine get you down. It's never like a wrong time to start focusing on you. So that's why I'm making this channel. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into my weight loss journey thus far. Alrighty, guys. So ever since I can remember, sorry, that's my iPad. Ever since I can remember, I've been like a bigger kid. Chunky, all like literally every picture I've seen of me, except for like pictures when I was like 1 and 2, I've been like just a little bit more chunkier than the average kid. And that just kind of built on itself over the years. So my highest weight ever, I hit it last year around this time. I think it was literally last July. I have my FitnessPal pulled up right now so I can have all the numbers, okay? Actually, my highest weight was last March was 317.4. And I kind of maintained that weight / jumped around from around 317 until July of last year. So July of last year, I decided enough was enough. It was time for me to take back my life. Especially because I started having heart palpitations, but I did not tell anybody. Like, I didn't tell my family or anything like that. They know now, obviously. But I was like, that was kind of what jump started all of this. I was like, oh no, like I can't breathe. Like simple activities would make me have heart palpitations. And I was like, we can't have that. So from that day on, I was working at a summer job in Ohio. I am in the theater industry. I go to school for scenic design, but I was a painter at an opera in Ohio. So we were living in dorms, and they had one kitchen for like 100 people to share. And I was like, if I'm going to start keto, I know I have to cook. So luckily I brought like cooking utensils, but I got my butt down in that kitchen and I was cooking. But I also did that in conjunction with like lazy keto. So like me starting off keto, it was more so just like I was taking the bread off of things. I was just eating things high in fat, low in carbs. So I would like go to Wendy's that was down the street. It was like a very small town, so they didn't have that many options. So I would like go to Wendy's and like get a Baconator with no bun, no ketchup, things like that. And I would like eat that. Or I would go to Domino's and get an order of wings, even though those wings are kind of high in your carb count, so watch out for those. But I would get them when I was starting out and I was heavier. Kind of really didn't matter. I was dropping weight so fast that like it just didn't matter. So yeah, I was doing things like that, and I would go to Walmart and get a rotisserie chicken and just make a side of broccoli, things like that. Just very low carb things. I really wasn't tracking my macros too much, and we'll get into macros and stuff like that later on in other videos. But I was doing very much lazy keto for my first about month and a half because I wasn't at home and I couldn't really cook. But even with doing lazy keto and just keeping my carb count under 20 grams of carbs, I was able to literally lose, I think, around 28 pounds. I made a video on my old channel, and I'll put the thumbnail somewhere up on the screen if I have it. I think I lost around between 20 and 30 pounds that first month. Like, it was crazy. I know a good chunk of it was water weight, but that's like 20 pounds was like the most weight I've ever lost during any weight loss regimen. So the fact that I lost it in a month was enough for me to say, okay, yes, keto is it. And then with that being said, I was able to move back home eventually after that job was up, and then school started back up. My junior year started. So that was last fall. And then I had my full kitchen and everything. So I really got into my keto lifestyle, really tracking my macros and counting calories and all that stuff. And I did keto successfully for about 5 to 6 months. Like, I cheated maybe once or twice, but I pretty much stayed strictly on keto. And I lost 62 pounds. I have the exact numbers up on the screen somewhere between 60 and 62 pounds I've lost doing keto for about 5 to 6 months. So yeah, life was great. Clothes were fitting better, a bunch of health benefits. I realized my face was slimming down, my body was slimming down. I could fit clothes, I could go shopping in normal places. My snoring improved tremendously. I never knew I was a snorer until somebody called me out and was like, boy, you snore kind of loud. And I was like, oh no, I got to fix that. So losing that weight kind of helped with that too. There's just a bunch of things I noticed with that. I'm not really getting too deep about that right now. So yeah, I lost about 62 pounds. And then March hit and it all went down. I think it was March. Let me see. Let me look at my dates. Yeah, I was constantly losing weight until about, yes, my last recorded date was February. I was 254.8 pounds. So I was officially 62 pounds down in February. I also hit a stall somewhere in there, which caused my weight loss. I literally was the same weight for about a few weeks, like 3 to 4 weeks. Like it just would not go down, but I was still on keto. So yeah, my lowest weight to date was 254.8 in February. And then quarantine hit like a mother. Okay, Corona came in with a raging fire and kind of took over everybody's lives in a way we did not expect. So a lot of things got altered. I was going to the gym faithfully with my roommate. We stopped going to the gym because obviously everything was closed down and we were in that very strict quarantine. I lost my job, all those things like that. But yeah, so life was a little rough between February, March, April. I got off of keto simply because I just wanted to buy cheaper food. Keto does require you to buy food that is a little bit higher in price just because you have to get, grass-fed things. You have to get just better quality food because you're eating whole foods now. So I couldn't really sustain that lifestyle financially during that first month of quarantine because my funds were all over the place. Like, guys, I'm in college, I'm paying rent, have to pay for the semester. My job just let us go for that time being, furloughed us for a little minute. So money was tight. I mean, I have family and friends to help me out, but I don't like to depend on people. I don't like to really ask people for money. So I just take it upon myself to say, okay, I'm just going to have to get off of keto for a while to get back on just buying cheap food. That's where I messed up, guys. I should have just stayed on there. I should have just stayed on. But I got off keto and I ended up gaining around, I can't do math. And then, so I got off keto and then I kept weighing myself and kept trying to do at-home exercises in our apartment. It just was not going well. So May 12th, I weighed in at 264.8 pounds. So I gained about 10 pounds. I think that's exactly 10 pounds. Yeah, I gained 10 pounds over that whole quarantine period for about a few months, which is not bad, but still not good when I've seen such a decline on the scale and then it just hops back up over the course of 2 to 3 months. So that was slightly annoying. And then I went up again on May 26th. I was 269.4 pounds. And that was my highest I got back up to since being on my weight loss journey. So yeah, I gained about 12 to 13 pounds back during quarantine. I know. It was annoying, but it's all right. I pushed through and then I came home in June. So I'm currently back in St. Louis. I live in Cincinnati to go to school, if that means anything to anybody. Probably doesn't. But now I'm back home. So I got back on my keto and everything, just exercising every day, counting calories, doing that at-home exercises. I would literally like play Dance Central, do things like that. At home, resistance band. I got my resistance band set. We have weights down in the basement. So I've been doing a lot of HIIT workouts, YouTube, things like that. So I started back on my keto journey 3 weeks ago today. And you guys will see that video coming up next. It'll probably also be up today. I have like 4 videos coming up today, within today and tomorrow. So you'll have a week 1 and 2, but I started documenting that stuff on Instagram actually. So that stuff will be, like the clips will be weird, but I'm gonna put them all together into one video. And then my week 3 video will be, I'm filming today as we speak. Like after I film this video, I'm filming week 3. And you guys will see that video come up in its own like little clip. So yeah, that's kind of my weight loss as of now, just going through the numbers. Like I said, guys, I did keto for about 6 to 7 months faithfully. I only cheated maybe a few times, and that was like a cheat meal, wasn't like a cheat days or weeks. It was like a cheat meal within like a day or something like that. I lost 62 pounds on keto. So keto does work, guys. And I did lazy keto. So that means not counting your macros. So that means just making sure you eat foods that are high in fat, and low in carbs. That's basically what I did for about the first month and a half, 2 months. And I lost 20 to 30 pounds within those first 2 months. So keto does work, guys. Now I'm obviously on like healthy keto. I track everything. I'm kind of anal about tracking things now, which is, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Might come back to bite me. Sometimes it's a bad thing. I try not to weigh myself every day because that also is not a good thing for people to do because your weight fluctuates so much. But yeah, I did lazy keto. I kept my carbs under 20 grams. I did a lot of research before I started, guys. So make sure you guys do your research. I will have links down. I used Thomas DeLauer, Keto Connect, Keto Rewind. Those 3 channels on YouTube saved your boy's life. Okay, I will link all those down below or have them up on the screen. They really helped me get started on my keto journey, and I will forever appreciate them. And I watch them to this day faithfully. Okay, that bird was really close to my car. So yeah, lazy keto, counting calories. Then I finally got on a strict keto diet, exercising, everything like that. Lost 62 pounds in 6 months. So guys, you guys can do it. But now I am back on my journey. I currently have about 40 or so pounds to lose before I hit 100, and that's what I will be documenting for you guys on this channel, is me losing that last 400 pounds to get to 100 pounds lost. And then once we get to 100, we'll go past that probably, because I obviously want to get lower than that, but 100 is my first like really big goal because I've already hit 50. With that being said, I think that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Do all that stuff down below. Follow me on my social media, which will be listed somewhere around here. And I will see you guys on... Sorry. And I will see you guys on the flip side. All right. Bye.